Hello there, fellow humans, and welcome to this video. And in Wargaming's never-ending thirst for more Gamer Guild bathwater, they now have to make even more money, and that's why they have released some Cyber Monday offers, so let's go through them. Obviously, we have the tank things, we're gonna talk about those mainly. We also have these, which are, well, I mean, they're not horrible. Obviously, 15k gold for €30 is not too bad of a deal. The black boxes are stupid, so don't even bother with them. So I think these can be worth considering for the gold and for the gold boosters, but obviously the crates are just a rather pointless add-on that are simply there to make you gamble more, which is not very fun. But we have now this bundle, which is very, very interesting because you have 3 fully equipped tanks for 5,000 gold, and normally the T-34 is sold for 5.5k, so I think this is probably the cheapest the T-34 has ever been sold, which is absolutely great because it is a wonderful tank for making credits. You have 400 alpha damage, you have 248mm penetration, which means you don't have to fire a lot of APCR, which means AP is cheap, you can make a lot of credits, which is great. You have 10 degrees gun depression, you have a very, very well armored turret, your mobility, yeah, is not that great, and the front armor isn't that really great either. It can be effective against tier 7s, but not so much against tier 8s and tier 9s. I mean, the AT-15A is useless. Sure, it has a 3000 DPM, but it has no mobility, and the armor is a bit meh. So just ignore that thing. The SU-100, it's a tier 6. It's a very fun little tank. You know, so, you know, it has massive amount of alpha damage at tier 6, so again, it's a tier 6, so it's not really any point for making it credits. So what I would do with this bundle, if you do buy it, I think for 5k, this is not a very horrible deal, obviously, because the MX was sold for 5k. The MX is slightly better than the T-34, well, a bit better. Here in this bundle, you get 3 tanks. Well, you get 1 great tank and extra credits, basically. So what I would do, get this bundle, sell the AT-15, and then have fun, basically, because the AT-15 is crap. But anyway, it's up to you whether you buy it or not, and it's also up to you whether you like and subscribe. I would recommend the T-34 as a very good credit grinding premium tank, simply because it has a very good gun that has good penetration. It is not the best of tanks in the game, obviously. However, it is, for the price, a pretty good deal.
Time to roll out.
So here we go with the T-34. Yes, I didn't say T-32 this time. I don't know why, but every time I want to talk about the T-32, I just say T-34. And I still haven't released the T-32 video because I don't spam videos, and you know, there's simply no time, I suppose, but you'll get that eventually, don't worry. And it will be worth the wait, I guess. I don't know, anyway. So now, what we're going to do, obviously, we're going to go to the middle ridge, which is the single most important thing on this map, together with the island over there, because if you do take control of this area, then, well, congratulations. You've won, if you have a competent team, that is. That is the 2 things you need. Map control and a good team. If you have 1, you can win, but it's unlikely. If you have 2, you're very likely to win. However, nothing is 100%, obviously. It's the same with tanks. You know, when you say a tank is great, that doesn't mean it's 100% better than others. It's simply a bit better. You know, like, that's simply how it works. You can't be a 100% player or a 0% player. That doesn't work unless you play 1 battle and then disappear. So I think this is certainly one of those 53% type tanks that are pretty good, but they're nothing outstanding, nothing special, which is okay because it is 5k, so you're basically just paying like 3k for this thing essentially, which is quite good for this kind of tank. Okay, now, obviously the dilemma of that guy behind me. And as you can see, they didn't really push this side of the map. It didn't really do anything here. And Linda just got overrun, you know, because the Yaw did sit back, and the IS-8 was on the wrong side. And now his flank means nothing, because they've already lost. Now let's try to get another shot into the object. So as you can see, this is not really the best of battles here. But you can still see that you can get some decent damage. And obviously, the greatest of games are nice to watch, but not very representative of what a tank actually is. So So now, while 1,900 damage isn't really a game that is worth showing on YouTube or anything like that, it is worth showing because it is quite average. As you can see, it's 62,000 credits with a premium account, with 6,000 extra. So without a premium, you would have still made almost 40,000 with this tank, which is quite a good thing. And then if you add this thing as well, if you get the 5k gold and you add this, and you can have quite a bit of fun, I suppose. However, obviously, it doesn't really work over Christmas because it's 2 weeks. So if you have time in the next 2 weeks to grind a lot of credits, it's not the worst things you can do, I suppose. But still, it's your money, so your decision.